This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Right there, 56. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
The carry for Bryce Love, the fourth-rounder from Stanford. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Overcommitting in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, 7. I got this.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5.
Go, let's go.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. First and 15 following the delay of game.
Hey, gun. Hey, exit. 21. 21. Here we go. Back. 6. 12.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. DRC, Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie getting in there to break it up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Hey, alert! Check.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Lock. 12, fellas, here we go. Watch the 11.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. He'll rifle this one deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Months 56. Watch the out. Watch the out.
On first down, here's Love. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Hey.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Very solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman. Able to get a hand in.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it.
56, right there, 56. Don't get nervous. Months 56.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins will get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Got it, 56. Mike, 56. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
On first down, Love. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put big emphasis on that. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. From the gun, it's Haskins. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Hey, Delta. Lock. 2.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. 2 yards, good enough for a first. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
To throw is Garoppolo. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. There's Garoppolo to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
21.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from the Motor City. It's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Check 56. I got you. Go. 56
On first down, it's Haskins. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
To try again after the sack. Haskins looking for his running back, and he's got it. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Check three.
On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 11. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
11.
On 2nd and a couple. Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
1, Omaha. Hey, Charlie. Hey, gun. 12. 1, Omaha. Check 43. Hey, alert.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going to loft one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 81 yards. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Gold now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of... the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone. Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down. Haskins. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. On the return is Pettis. A Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, a 22.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Garoppolo now. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. They were looking for Johnson that time.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Good job.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Watch the screen. 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 56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Come on, boy. Go. You better be ready. Go. Don't be scared of it.
From the gun on 3rd down. Haskins. Jordan Reed has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Here we go, dude. All day, defense. All day. All
1st
day.
and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Echo. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the...
Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 82 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Second down, Haskins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Check 56. And we got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. 56 to Mike. 56.
Third down. Here's Haskins. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10.
We got to step it up. Mike 56.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be a second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Now it's Haskins. Buying time to his left. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Looking to throw on second down. Haskins. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Paul Richardson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Now the Redskin offense will stay out there and go for two. Here's Haskins out of the gun, and he's got it. The try for two is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal.
22, 49ers 19.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all. Down near the 20-yard line.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Well, what a break here. Turnover late in this first half, and now they're set up in field goal range already.
With a chance to get more. So what you're telling your unit as they go out onto the field is very simply this. We've got 3 in our hip pocket. Don't jeopardize that. Let's attack and go for the big one here. Let's go get 6 and give ourselves a chance to really feel good going into the half.
Yeah, he's got it. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Haskins on the keeper. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
At the 2-yard line.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Let's see what you got. Come on. He's moving. He's moving, boys. He's moving. No. Check that. Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Come on.
This time, Haskins will look to throw. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. One receiver left, 2 to the right. Well, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10.
Let's go, defense.
On 3rd and goal, Haskins. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Bryce Love in the final seconds of the first half. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Now Haskins to throw it. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Get ready. Get ready. At their own 28-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Right here. Watch left. Watch left.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off at his own 46. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Bravo.
White 35.
I got you.
Man, I got you.
Hey, alert.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
12, fellas. Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
21. Ball. Hey, gun. 11.
Check 24.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Coleman has it here right side. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Here we go.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
White. Smooth. Lock. 2. 13. Hey, come on, man.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. They'll run on first down. It's Love. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
I got motion man. Me. I got. Yo. Mike 56. Mike 56.
On second down, Love. And some room to work. Past the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love, 45 yards. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on...
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
At their own 25-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
21. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and that'll bring up second down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Garoppolo. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I got you.
Garoppolo again. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. Garoppolo able to find Goodwin for a big one. And even 40 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown. Dante Pettis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gold to add the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game.
Next score, Redskins 34, 49ers 26.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the double. Spike 56. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Running to start the drive is Love. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of 2 there, second down. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Redskins on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is third down and 12.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Here we go. Mike, 56. Yeah. 56. Bandit. Looks more. 56. Mike, 56.
I smell fear in that offense.
Squeeze.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Solomon Thomas able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up fourth down.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. All day, baby, all day. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Watch the pass. Mike's 56. It's just me and you.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Here comes Pettis on the return. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Back to the NFL scoreboard for a second, third quarter in Indy. And another score by the Texans, so they've added on to their lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. He will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown. Dante Pettis with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
the elbow.
Off. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the run. They're running it. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Go. Hey, defense, let's go. Come on. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
On first down, it's Haskins. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Solomon Thomas picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun handoff now for Love. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, watch the slant.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Second and 10 now. Haskins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are going to take the lead. So here are the Redskins now. An important 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
21.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And an alley to run. The 30. The 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Niners are a point away from leading this game. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Now a big spot for the rookie Haskins. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Solomon Thomas able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Haskins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. D Ford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Now, 56, by 56. Down to lose 1. Zip it. The mock boys, 56. Check 56. On the ball.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Tighten up. Come on. Pull it together. Big gas. Zoom. 56.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hey, alert! 21. No.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but that is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Gould with the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll start the drive with Love here. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run with Love. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Redskins on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Back to throw. Jordan Reed has it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy! Here we go! Set! 30 base! Right, 54! Right there, 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Hey, check, you get off the field. Mike's 54.
He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He was trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on second down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They are just brimming with it right now.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
56 to Mike, boy, 56. Check, 56.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
56 to Mike.
They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. Caught on the right side, Reed. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Well, they were 2 for 3 on 4th down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 4, 2 for 3 before that. They finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
This is Coleman. Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
21.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Garoppolo to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Drew Kaiser now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Davis now to return it. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw. Deep down. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Throwing now is Haskins. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for the 49ers, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's yet another loss as they've started out now 0-7. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.